Hi guys, welcome to this video. So in this video, we are going to create this steering wheel using Creo parametric. As you can see here, like yeah, this will be the right view or left view, and this will be the top view. So I think we got enough dimension here. Okay, so we can just start creating this part. Okay, so at first, I'm going to select the working directory. I'm going to select this folder as my basic working directory because here I will store all my parts which we have done for the past few months. I will store in this folder. So now I'm going to click on new and click the default template. Let's rename this part as steering underscore wheel. Okay, steering wheel. Let it be the part. Okay, we are going to create a part only. Okay, so here I'm going to select the template as MMNS part solid ABS. Okay, so here at first let's see the image as a drawing image. So here I'm going to create this outer circle first. Okay, for that, like they have provided this dia as a 150 as its diameter, and then like yeah, I think this is enough for us. So I'm just going on with the, or else like yeah, I can go on with the top plane because we are going to create a circle on the top face. So at first I'm going to draw a circle like this, and I'm going to enter this diameter value as 150, and then I'm going to click on OK here. So we have completed our sketch. So we need to create this as a circular part, like as you can see here. So this can be created by using sweep tool. So this circle dia will be the value of 26, right? I can't be able to see this clearly. As you can see here, yeah, it's 26. Okay, this image is not clear because I don't have much time to create this diagram. Okay, I've got this diagram in like a browser or like a website. If it is possible, I try to share this link on the description so that it is very easy for you to get these drawings. Okay, so at first I'm going to draw the circle by using the sweep tool. This circle dia will be 26. So at first I'm going to select this sketch which we have done before. And I am going for the normal sweep. We don't want to use helical sweep here. I'm going to create normal sweep here. As you can see, the entire circle has been selected, as this will be our origin point because there is only one point where the point gets started and it will be ended as the same point. Okay, so we don't want to even select the direction. So I'm just directly going for the sketch and then the sketch view. Here I'm going to draw a circle with a diameter value of 26 as we seen in this drawing, and then let's click on OK. As you can see, the ring shaped structure for the outer steering wheel that we have created. Okay, so I'm just going to click OK here as we have completed our sweep tool. So you can turn it on with the shading with edges. So it is very easy for to view those edges because here you can see there is no edges available on this sweep. So we can't able to see any edges. Like after doing some parts, we can able to see the edges. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to create is, as you can see, the inner circle here. Okay, like pipe like structure. I'm going to create this. For this, let's see what are all the dimensions that they have provided. Okay, it will be created on a new plane as a mid plane. So for the distance, we need to subtract this entire value and we need to subtract with this value. Okay, so 42 minus 19, like it will be around like 23, I think. Okay, so we have to create a plane with a distance of 23, and we have to extrude this part with a value of 38. Okay, and then yeah, it is a symmetric extrude means we don't want a separate value like 38. It's enough for us. So we need to see this diameter. Okay, in this diagram, as you can see, the outer dia is 38 and the inner dia is 20. Okay, so at first I'm going to create a plane for that. Go for the plane, select this as a reference plane, drop towards downwards. I'm going to enter this distance as 23 and then click on OK. Now here I'm going to sketch on this plane. So go for the sketch and then go for the sketch view. So here I'm going to draw two concentric circles here, like with this inner radius as 20, as they mentioned on this diagram, and the outer is like 35, I think so. Let's check whether it is correct or not. 38, 20. Okay, so the outer will be 38. Okay, we have created these circle parts. I'm going to click on OK, and I'm going for the extrude again. So here, as you can see, the extrude is on the like a. It is not a symmetric extrude. It will take as a blind extrude on the top surface. Okay, so here I'm going to make it as a symmetric extrude, and let's see the extrude value what they have mentioned. Like this extrude value is 38. Okay, so it will be automatically taken as 38. So we don't want to edit that. So I'm just going to click OK. Okay, so now we have created these two parts. Now we need to create this rib feature for this steering. Okay, so this is like you may think like this is very hard to create, but it is very easy to create by using this sweep tool. Okay, so for this sweep tool we have to create a sketch. For that you can see the center dotted line like here. We need to create this feature. Okay, so I'm going to select this plane as a right plane, go for the sketch, and then go for the sketch view. Okay, we need to view on this side, so I'm just going to close this, and once again I'm going to drop my part like this, and again I'm going to select this face, go for the sketch, and then go for the sketch view. Like sometimes it will take our part towards vertical axis. If you are okay with that, you can go on with that, or else like you can also change your dimensions like this, like a top view. Yeah, front view is okay for me. So I'm going to move on with this front view, as this is going to be plain. Okay, so let's go for the sketch view, and once again I'm going for the front view. Okay, here you can't be able to see the inner edges, so I'm going to turn on with this like a wireframe feature. As you can see the inner lines on this feature. Okay, so at first let's see at where they have started the point. They have started the point at this edge of the circle, and they have ended on this mid portion of this face. Okay, so for that we need to create a midpoint for this. Okay, as you can see here they have mentioned two radius value, like individual value for those two. So there will be a one midpoint, so that they have created one arc and another arc. Okay, so for that I'm going to create a point like somewhere else like this, and then we need to assign the dimension. At first I'm going to measure a dimension from this plane to this plane. Okay, so this will be our center point where we are going to start our arc, and like this, so the end point will be like this. So we need to identify this distance, like it will be 23, right? So this point distance will be divided by 2, like 23 divided by 2. So the point will be placed vertically on the midpoint, and the same we have to do for the horizontal also. I'm going to like yeah, I'm going to select this and this. Okay, I think you can't be able to see it correctly. Let's delete this dimension. Yeah, now you can be able to select this point and this point, and let's see the dimension. It is 43, right? So this distance, like from here till here, like it will be 43 divided by 2. So now we have aligned this point vertically and horizontally as a center. Okay, so now you can go for the 3-point tangent and arc, select the start point, select the end point. Don't make any tangent or coincident constraint. Just leave like this. Okay, so now let's assign this radius value as 25. Okay, as they mentioned in this diagram, this radius value is 25. Okay, I think you can be able to see this. Okay, and then I'm going to create another 3-point tangent arc from here till here. Here also I don't want to make any kind of tangent or coincident feature. Okay, here I'm going to adjust this value as same as 25, like we have seen in this diagram. Okay, so now our sketch has been completed, so I'm going to click OK. As you can see, our sketch is completed here. Now you can also go for the shading with edges, but I have not completed this part yet. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the wireframe again. Till I complete this part, I'm going to use this wireframe feature. Okay, so let's turn off all these data planes. So I'm going to select this sketch alone and I'm going for the sweep. Okay, so here, as you can see, the origin is same. I'm going to flip the direction. So from here, the part will be created. Okay, so I'm going for the sketch. I'm going for the sketch view. Like here also, if we need a front view, we can turn like this. Okay, or else like if you need a back view, you can turn like this. Like I'm okay with this left view. Okay, so here we need to create this rib feature. For that, they have mentioned that the rib width is 20 and the extrude is 10. We don't want that. Okay, and they have mentioned this height value. As you can see here, the height value is 10. Okay, so now we need to create a center rectangle here like this, and let's assign this distance value and this distance value. So this distance value, as you have seen in this diagram, it is 10, and this width value is 20. As you can see, it meets this inner hole. Okay, so I'm just going to click on OK here. As you can see, our sweep feature is got created, but you can see here the solid part is not appearing. It's nothing because like we have turned on the wireframe features, right? So it is showing us a wireframe. If you're going on with the shading with edges and edges, you can able to see the entire solid part that we have created. You can also make this as a surface part if you want. So for this, I'm going to use solid part here because they have not mentioned anything whether it is a solid or surface. So I'm just going on with the solid part. Okay. So we have created this sweep tool, but as you can see here on this edge, there is a gap. Okay, this is touching this is only intersecting with the point that we have created. If you drag like this, the sweep will be extended. Okay, but like you can see, it will be created inside this part, so this may damage your part when we are doing any assemblies. Okay, so I'm just going to leave like this. If you have any issues with the sweep tool, you can directly go for the options and you can turn these merge ends so that it will be merged based on this surface that we have created before. And on the other hand also, it will be created the same for the opposite side also. Okay, so this is how we can create this rip feature by using sweep tool, and this is the use of this merge and tools. So I'm just going to click OK. So as we have completed our part, so now we have to create the same rip for these three sides. So we have to create this rip feature. So they have mentioned this as a number of 4 here. Okay, so we have to pattern it for the 4 numbers. So I'm going to select this sweep, go for the pattern. So this is a circular part, right? So I'm going to use the axis pattern here, and here you can go for the axis display. You can able to see this axis. Now you can select this axis, and the number is 4. As it is default, it is okay for me. I'm just going to turn this angle as 360-degree. Okay, and then click on OK. So now our part has been created, but you can see here they have added some round feature for this, but they are not providing any value for the round feature. So we are going to add our own round value here. So go for the round, select this. I'm going to enter a value of 3 here. Okay, so this is my own value. If you need to change for yourself, you can also change it by your own. So press Control key, select all these edges. Okay, sometimes it will take some time to load your round feature because we are creating the round feature for the sweep tool which we have created. So for this curve it will take some time. It's depend upon your desktop, whether if you are using high RAM PC or a laptop, it will be very speed. Okay, so nothing to worry, you can just wait and click all those edges. Okay, or else we can also use the auto round feature, but if we use auto round feature, we have to deselect all these edges, so it will take some time. So I'm going on with this manual round feature here. Okay, so this is our last round feature here. So we have done for all these edges. So I'm just going to click OK here. It will take some time to generate our model because we have created more round features here. If you have like any notification on this left bottom, like regeneration is failed, like you can see the red dot on this, like the entire font will be changed as a red color, and you will have exclamatory mark on this part. Okay, it's nothing but like this round feature has not generated properly. If you have this issue, you can directly click on this regenerate. It will load your model again, or else if you are facing the same issue again, you just delete this round, and after clicking regenerate you can go on with the round tool after regenerating your model. Okay, so we have created almost all our part, but I think we have missed this curve feature here. Like you can see in this diagram, they have extruded a part here. So we need to extrude that. Okay. So for that, they have mentioned like the distance of 3 and this distance as 9. Okay. So let's turn on the plane display. I'm going to select this plane as a right plane. I'm going for the sketch view here. Here I'm going to take reference for this bottom plane. And now I'm going to create like a rectangle, like a unclosed rectangle. Okay, but I don't want to close this rectangle. So here I'm going to adjust this height value as 3 and this total distance value as 9. So the midpoint value will be 9 divided by 2. It's nothing but 4.5. Okay, now I'm going to draw a circle like connecting with those two edges that we have created. Now we can delete the unwanted segments that we want. Okay, after deleting that, you can draw a line like this. By like this, we have drawn this line for closing this sketch. You can see the pink color here. Now we can go for the extrude. As you can flip the part like this. I'm going to do symmetric extrude. Okay, or like not if you are not willing to do symmetric extrude here. Okay, like if you go for the remove material, if you are not willing to create like a symmetric extrude here, you can also go for the blind. Okay, on this side, like you can go for the through all feature here, and for the side 2 also you can go for the through all. Okay, so this is how you can use this like depth feature for this, like a blind extrude, or it may be a symmetric extrude, or it may be a two next feature, or it may be a through all feature. Okay, so then click on OK. So that's all guys, like we have completed our part by using all the dimension which has been provided in this diagram. Okay, so let's close this and let's give some appearances for this part, because appearances will play a huge role while you are creating a model. Okay, so here let's give some like a rubber color for this, like I'm going to give the gray color for the entire part, and except this outer ring. For this outer ring I'm going to give a rubber color. Let's select the intent surface of this. Okay, so it looks exactly like a steering wheel, like normal cars. Okay, if you need to add some more feature for this, you can also add a logo here. It may be a Hyundai or it may be a Tata, like anything. If you want to add any logo here, you can also add by your own by creating some face here. Like you can draw another circle here and you can extrude it, and on that extruded space you can create a text feature and you can create your own logo here. Okay, so this is how we can create steering wheel using Creo parametric. Okay, so thanks for watching guys. So if you want more videos related mechanical engineering or any other content, you can comment below. So I need to tell you like some more thing to you guys. Like I'm uploading both these Creo tutorial and Power BI tutorial. Like based on the day, like a daily basis, I will use to upload videos. Like for the first day, I will upload Creo. On the next day, I will upload Power BI. So if I continuously syncing those two videos, I think you will face some difficulties of searching those videos on YouTube or in my channel itself. Okay, so for that, I think I don't have any way because I can't able to create another one more channel for Power BI because like I like to I like to create entire video for both the Creo and Power BI on the same channel. So that's my motto. So I'm going to use this channel for both the Creo and Power BI, or even if you guys need to know about any visualization software, or it may be any like a 3D modeling software like AutoCAD or SolidWorks, or like a CATIA, like it may be anything. You can comment below. Like if I am willing to do any new software, or like it may be like a, yeah, it may be like anything like Power BI. I'm going on with the same channel, and at the end I'm going to create a separate playlist for those things. Okay. So now if I uploaded a video of Power BI, I will create separate playlist for the Power BI. So if you are willing to learn about Power BI, you can go for the playlist and you can search your own on that Power BI related videos. Okay. So that's all, guys. So thanks for watching. Like we will see in next videos. Okay. Until then, bye.